Yeguso airdrop a latest update on a year OSP versus a year Attorney General. Abusia and a High Court judge also the a ruling be ababontia. Abusia a year OSP ni cases are a warning seminar and as the cases are odino ni sa cases ni na were declare no a void no and they are projected at the atu screen no and che at the amamno. All convictions secured by the Office of the Special Prosecutor is hereby declared void, and I order a fresh trial. Justice Nyante Nandu, High Court Judge. Abusia, and say High Court Judge, OSP, the prosecutorial power, and the cases are OD, HSA, Bimo, Yajiliomo, and Ebimo, so that's what court, the likes of a Kenoforia Tamo, and others. No, Abusia, sa case in Nano, a High Court Judge, HSA, sa cases, a void. Cases ne lucky bibi, and nipa no krampa. Odi omwanim anase odi investigations na nima odi case ne kokopie mo court no nipa no krampo no oni sa powers no enti eye illegal abusia prosecutors ne de omoto omosre NHS an OSP kisi ajabe na so ayehye enti no high court judge NHS what declare sa OSP ne conviction cases no ni na we declare the void enye easy me yakọ na yenkọnkọti ensema ekọ so unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so that any update we are dropping on so onsa ebetumi aka medamase
Tantanasi my yanko homeboy I gonna live on TikTok so I like John Sam as I join here me bato kwasua mami ma Ivan che innocent akwaba Ivan akwaba.
What's coming, Joseph?
Naboko dear.
Oh, Yamiadom.
Ivan Ghana to say.
So far, so good. But we see what to a near in what is happening at the global stage. I know your Hunter see, I think it's breaking news. I bachelor said Donald Trump said Iran forces said there. One or more cancer blockade the Strait of Hormuz, but one more months or so.
Okay.
Until now, I quite a mudaho.
I told you oil name from.
I say oil number from. And we are just hoping the global economy, especially the oil economy, will return to the default way. About price anomalizing.
That's right.
Alaska answer na ade way by be no fuel around 10-11. 10-11. Good. And midst of this crisis, the biggest economic hit in recent times. And knock up pump 13.3 something. And a diesel, I think say 16 or 15 thereabout.
That's right.
And to be sound senka in $1, age of 15 cities, and can send a visa to petrol in there.
Can what be said somewhere, Ivan?
Yes, senka dollar is 16 cities, and can send a year to petrol in there. I won't say your father be a normal, and even 13 you cry at tunnel. A month for a come. It's normal, son, and the party. I say, at TM, I will free because Nansaya than a month for 20 cities.
A liter.
Yes.
So your Toya diesel crack 100 plus 1 gallon.
So I think say Nina but we say Amamono delivering the best for the people has always been the priority.
That's right.
I said when I know me call joy I make an ranten person better as you know. You see, for crisis I see. Na omampanyini I call it emergency cabinet meeting. Say oh ye be afa hon. I didn't know be afa hon no say say you kura na at least who say nipa ko hawmu wa convene emergency cabinet meeting or try to do something about it. That is governance because the symbolic factor no is very huge. Actually say abanu who say Ghana for ho kwa henhan mu no wa miana no anye say because Alaska in recent times who dey see how crisis aba no after that year swat taxes ne levy ni na se for gu amanfo so na akoka enkwakra this I levy na akoye cake. You call a sea akubu atopan chira said they all kind of cry no more and no your governance. So I think yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So we are hoping things will straighten up. The global economy will restore to its normalcy. na we are say atimi ateki no na yekoyanim. And I think that brother issue I never can asem me madam for OSP. Yes, I think that it's a very interesting topic.
For OSP.
You can asem nti no. So you betimi asase.
And summary TC High Court in ruling and OSP and some legal brains be about bonting former Attorney General under Mampeni Kufo lawyer Ayiko to say already right from the one already at the end ban or who said loopholes be on OSP no any 9 agent so and I say a campaign promise be a obidi maye and ye jano sa na nei akobani so already nipa idea where you call court no or bona baso so when you that kind of both steps I'm an uncle
Alaska my culture say ye mubinom ya crying nyini but yet hwa nema yehu no enkokrafo dom kosi abrosan so kra bi omu because me sure say on this particular bill
that's right
OSP assembly senka tape ha be
on this platform
yes
na you be am no worry
nka ebia mode ye bo be brayen na ye betena radio so say ya nka obi abe fifre na busuafo ne mane ne nananom
emranche number
say omometena radio hu no muntie bibi because nsem na ye ka na ene no ebia wonte ase ene badaachi e na beti ase ene ma ye fan say the program no ye very very important because Alaska asema ayi kweo to so hwan wo keka ne ya ene wanya platform aye granting interview okasa bebere we yen sama ya kam na twam da so enye anything
our power into that on
and samra na omo ye fan say act no am sa samra no was straight of Hamusa na obi ebie ship point no na oni adaje asa nimdie we ya wo na nei nko de beba ama ya this particular amra Alaska judgment na judge in the buy no so me issue ho by beba ho but my culture say office of the special prosecutor there say independent and that has been settled because I offer act na keka e kire say independent but na nkrofo kuo bi for politics inti they were using the name independent offer electoral commissioner offer shraja these are institutional almost so or more independence directly from the constitution. And now for your 1992 constitution now. Ade friend prosecutorial power and authority. You can't prosecutorial power the authorities I would do be court I could dinner what in a court I could dinner mrani mo ye dinner sem that is authority. Sa prosecutorial power and authority in Ghana there no. Constitution actually ni nyina go bag him and the ama attorney general.
Okay, onu na ye ne dia.
Yo na ye ne dia. And this person who create parallel institution. Na wakofa sa tumi na egu bag ni biama na enye until the mother constitution is amended.
Okay.
And what it means until the amendment, you know, any other institution that created biana cannot be parallel. On the electoral, on the OSP, on the AG's department, about rival in terms of who has the power to do what. And so ha yenwenu police for your prosecution power. Police for prosecutorial powers o. But minor criminal case we yakọ wi abanche, we yakọ wi abode, we yakọ yese no nyina no. Police for the prosecute.
Okay.
And most of them no because of your friend is saying natural way na omo anya enunti ama omo etimi a prosecute sa name no.
Okay.
But authority na nkasa there ya attorney general there. And so obi be kreti na okachiro say independent obetimi aye we ya enye no kre onye independent and offer act na mo ya tro say special prosecutor for issue no so or prosecutor Alaska the attorney general betimi afale for null prosecute into what it means ni say sa power na yes owo no enye absolute and non sa provision no demonstrated the supremacy of the AG when it comes to prosecutorial powers and authority. And then I catch us say, here say you set up the office.
That office.
Because say office na nkasa any a certain constitutional backbone be a emuye dura. What set the office na nipa na adom no kwakotena ho no. Ono na obebre. And you hear obi part say Martina Midu. Ono no chenchewa o. Chewa nkasa. Yed na kwatena the office of the special Ghana for Bose. Now, no modern ban so they felt this is a disappointed NDC person or yet better
disgranted one.
The entire exploited the anger no na yɛmfa go after no ankasa ne nkrofo because they felt say Martinamidu was a better person ya manu ahoma or be hange NDC for no obeye. But there is not one thing Martinamidu, you can't take it away from him. He's a person of a higher conviction.
That's right.
And you know, won't be manipulating this and this over her acquire back and forth for sa no one time I see who say idea we are meeting who and ya dear say Alaska and pass over free maba. I don't know a judge man or coy. At that point, you know, Nanka one would have expected say the you better amend the act, you know, or whichever way. Now you make sure say you better man a certain way be a mananya who do not be you man say young real line. Now you make sure say I'm on a different role I'm gonna play and you jan ho. Now Alaska a juma yes it be yo. Now bon samba crash on to me your bay be more give up. Now yes you offer saying a bit of a bay. Me say your friend is saying Martinamidu so to me just special prosecutor, Kisia Jabin, and the special prosecutor. Under the same framework, the same design, the same everything.
And the all kind of say.
Me say your friend said Bonsamba and Cassandra offers yes a bay, you know, or who some for soon is going to be be more bread. Was so coffee Pope offers yes or no may bay, you know, no memory. Bonsamba on your own to Bonim.
Okay.
A hand the honor and Kayan to an adjust and can, Marina, so when you're prying out to Sona, Bua, Coba. No, across will give you up, or thrown to me to price to be able to coin. Now, Ona, Yawo to missing house, Quandan, you know, yes, no one of it in a coffee by ye, no, Atimana, and Adwa Yamana ye. And ye, Nanem Fisher, someone in New York, and your buy and overhead and all ye, Nana. Public sympathy and or tire chile and the yaka crabby press conferences are Kisia Jabia ye abra since oteki over Addo so chain success wa achieve. I want a jumum until acquire your friends a special prosecutor and acquire special talking your friends a prosecutor Kasan Kwan
special press conference
Kasan Kwan free mumai and I yet nam a drew a point your moving is for yen. Because I will sika ye peer good of the so-called office of the special prosecutor.
Bulletproof, you know.
I will make us so here bulletproof. I don't know. Now, Kufa, the crowd about mine or that's on hand and I'm be a more. As your poop. Yeah, now I see we for some who could so for Anglican for no more than name will be a sister now. Alaska, and you know, Sana Tiana, Yakwana Yabasa, and to other points on my yafiam fa when I didn't know more about it to her say no. Now to me who say office in the baba yet office Jinja Sika never shiagu. The over the years, so here's Sika ye Piancogu office of the special prosecutor. Now besides a dear Ben or my yama public and the Benya dances or my idea way now. At the public or Maracatazo, ya Jessica, ya recovery, politics and I you know. Disclosure are very important. Sika no why not free no Sika sign a waje how much as compared to Sika idea show mu. Or your press conference and mistake or any say. So we himself what achieve any success. That is where you place value because Ghana for net or institution part say Alaska and for so be any so you need to use that particular platform to prove to them say na ya ko gina ho anka no man we twa remes perfect no we ja no hokọ niam papa bie no o kama Ghana for nya hoto owo dem ene ene na mu an ya ba beduru ha say enti Alaska sa ruling we ya bayi back to affirm and some you moving me Canada say
that's right.
The office of the special prosecutor no Alaska emphasis this so any useful and president at some point can say there be you can see a year through and to certain extent you might also want to understand him because as a politician now our committee say you fight corruption you know this is an institution ya page DSC ho na yes CSF fight corruption even though it is useless it is fighting nothing when you're careful na uko yi through why catch say over fighting corruption, you know, you are rather fighting corruption, your friends are fighting institutions. About a negative way, and it's the reason why the president is also having difficulty taking it away. I see what is a bossman for so be this way. Now, man, for us, I say a challenge, you know. But then back to the court ruling, and there are things there, and Kofokobi Tam, OSP. A previous government in Crophobia, Sissika, sending some nearby port and answer for another time on the court, and no more challenges at Derby. Sir. Special prosecutor need to me so the prosecutor mo enti court run kan ma sem bi mo and a court na court na nsem so kan ya na oba be wie ne say OSP any prosecutorial powers na say or pese or prosecute obi a onko AG ho na ombie bag na prosecutorial authority no wom no na ontwe kakra bi mfama no na mfa nkodi na djuma ansa na obeye adwuma waye. That is where I disagree. Because Alaska nyina ajatum say institution dey useless and fast ni so. But they say the act in the by no, the default position of this particular act act go through parliament, attaining a certain constitutional legitimacy. It is an act.
Okay.
High court na edi asem no, any ho kwan say obe render the act say ultra virus and I say or scrappy portions of it say unlawful.
Okay.
It is only the Supreme Court that has the right to do so. And due to ruling that is not what the judge did. Judge Nunyan can say Special Prosecutor Act, any portion of it illegal.
Okay.
And Kisi Jabi Omoye the interview, and that is what he sought to say. But court to Nankasa, because High Court any the Act of Parliament. Nasa portion of it in a contravene with any of the sections of the Constitution. It is only the Supreme Court and I award that exclusive power to render it null and void. Obetimia partial and I say portions obetimia can say from section way to section way illegal, inconsistent with the Constitution. See, scrappy away. And see, a High Court, they can only do interpretation, and that is what they did. And you don't know him, Ranumna, no Kase. So, okay, Constitution now. The power to prosecute your fans attorney general. And the special prosecutor until the constitution is amended, any other authority is subject to authorization of the AG.
Okay, and wouldn't get that independent.
Wouldn't get that independent, and that is some Yakanda. But when it comes to prosecution, make me point in here, and I'm saying, or that act, or act in the backbone. Now the establishment, the core function, they say, prosecuting or investigating. Nobody is challenging the supremacy of the prosecutorial powers that has been given to the AG. So by default, or on a human say or investigating on prosecute. That is it. But Alaska, so my Misha says, "Would see me? I'm a catch a police for a prosecute." That your fancy prosecution, implied prosecutorial authority that has been given to the police to treat these minor cases.
Okay.
Even though this a police for air prosecutor obia, and yes, I tell you, letter come Attorney General for approval. Whenever the Attorney General feels say case where they soon do police for prosecuting, ya pesa yankas ya prosecutor, they can equally go in and take it.
Okay.
What I say?
So as and when
exactly. Right. So the provision in the Special Prosecutor Act, I can say, whenever take a case, na Attorney General no, every say. Or per se or discontinue or betting address continue no. A Holland judge realizing who said the reverse is what is supposed to be. And you allow the special prosecutor to do the prosecution in line with that implied prosecutorial authority based on the act. Now say omo ya dear be and omo prosecute. Now say age say par then you can take it away from them. I don't know whether
that's right.
Instead of always going for authorization, why don't you grant them that default position? Say, Charlie, you because your default position is investigation and prosecution, and we all know, say you are under the umbrella of the AG, just go ahead and do it. Until wherever the AG free say case where dear, we don't want the special prosecutor to take. You can take it away from them, and then it comes to the AG. What I say? But say, only to me to prosecute. And any single prosecution we obey biano or here authorization from AG. What you even though that directive has been given, but you are also saying say special prosecutor to certain extent I was of prosecutorial powers.
That's right.
And I don't know whether you get
what?
The mere fact that all require authorization to do so, actually say indeed or prosecutorial authority. But in practice, we say legal statement. In practice, normally it doesn't flow the way it is written.
Okay.
Because practice is different from the way laws are written. As for I have always argued, say you can't judicial ruling Alaska always and always be it must be underpinned by a certain legal philosophy. That legal philosophy so we pay free the legal realm. Now they buy the social realm, it must make sense.
I was saying
exactly. Any ruling be ever court to be no, the underpinning legal philosophy, no, whenever you insert it into the social space, it should make sense. For instance, yes, I know you're a dying ranajo, Nama Bowra, Honame, the Diabu, Timo Prow, Bucket to be Makuno. Ye mrafrim near the bus social life. I deserve to be punished.
Exactly.
In the absence of law, because everybody knows that I didn't mind them because I said it's a room madi. Until you find the same principle near the kosher and mrama near kudia sama. The same principle now are reflected within the social space now. Obia condemn. That same condemnation must appear in a legal sense. So any legal ruling biara must have a social reflection. Sabe make sense. Is the reason why I took on only include for Coca say birth certificate no passport. Ghana for authority or mono.
That's right.
Because the underpinning legal philosophy behind that particular ruling, you know, what time now about the social environment, it doesn't make sense. But the whole essence of law, no, is to safeguard the social environment.
And the behavior must defy logic.
Exactly. And reasoning. And defy pet waboka. What I say. And whenever I be at some court, now your time ruling in the best social space. Nay, Najuma. One sentence, I watch here. Sir, our real winning a year jai divorce case, nay, a Japadi anyway, they yet fresh, a branty, ya say, or ye way below near ya, or then a year seminar as a phone. You see, that ruling utia very, very funny. You know why? So now, because social media, I'm a car say, yes, because Alaska, yet to chromas is here. Your constitution article 22 realizes when it comes to your friend says spousal property right and then as a for my issue you nimrabia and the judge is ruling no more man based on precedent near man and as a for
any discretion.
So discretion all day
okay abusia we ne ensema ekọ so political highway ne so OSP and I see ade asem chenchirenchi ato na yede ho nsem ede ebrema high court the cases in Nigeria. And right, the Brem say Attorney General take effects action on taking over OSP cases. And also High Court judge and also will declare OSP in the cases are old enough. But I must say, some of Japan cocotiza in some way. Aha, gossip politics TV. So, but I must say.